Hello, I'm Katie from One Church, and I've got another short thought for you today. If you listened to the last short thought that I sent out to you all, you'll remember that it finished my thoughts about the word but, B-U-T, with us thinking of this verse. And now these three remain: faith, hope and love, but the greatest of these is love. And we're moving on to look at love and look at how Paul describes love in 1 Corinthians 13. And he starts by saying, love is patient. I struggle with patience. I'm actually really good with patience with young children or trying to teach somebody something, but in many ways I really struggle with being patient. So one of the reasons that I don't enjoy cooking, it's like I want it to happen straight away. I lose patience as standing and stirring and go off and it burns. I always want what is going to happen tomorrow to happen today. I am not often a very patient person. But God is. God's love is patient. In 2 Peter 3:9 we read this: "The Lord is not slow in keeping his promise, as some understand slowness. He is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance." And we read in the Old Testament in both Psalm 40 and Isaiah 40 that when we wait patiently for God, he always responds. Verses in Exodus, Joel, Psalm and Isaiah teach us about God's patience, and they explain that we experience God's patience through his mercy and his faithfulness, his steadfast love. I know that over the years God has been patient with me, and I'm so grateful that he continues to be so. So today I wonder if in our demonstration of love, in our response to the love we've received from Christ, are we patient with others? Are we patient with those we declare that we love, those in our family, our friends? Are we patient with those that we know and love who don't yet respond themselves to God's love? Are you steadfast in your care of them, your love of them, your prayers for them? And what about our patience with each other at church? You know, Ephesians 4 says this: "With all humility and gentleness, with patience, bear with one another in love." And patience is also a segment of the fruit of the Spirit. And in my experience, when I pray for the Spirit to outwork in me through those fruits, I end up having to practice them. So are you ready to practice being patient? A few weeks ago, when our granddaughters came to stay, they weren't settling very well in their bed. So Richard had been up and then they sort of came to the top of the stairs again. So I went up. And as I sat on the edge of the bed, as I put them back in bed, I said to Lily, "You just need to go to sleep. You just need to lay down and think some really nice thoughts. We've said your prayers. You've had a lovely evening. It's now time to go to sleep." She said to me, "Nanny, I've tried and tried. I've practiced so much. It just doesn't happen." So we prayed again, and I sat and just stroked her arm for a minute. And of course, the practice in the end paid off. She went to sleep. So this week and over coming weeks, why not bear with each other in love expressed through patience? Just encourage you to know God is patient with you, and we can be patient with others. See you soon.